Hello everyone, this is Maradius, and today we are going to be continuing my 100% run of Super Mario Odyssey. Now, I believe we're in Metro Kingdom, and I do remember I still need to find that other monitor somewhere in the kingdom. Which I have no idea what that is. Like, because I already checked several places. But I don't know. We'll figure it out. Give me a moment. I'll double check around here because maybe the guy was here all along. Or not. Nice to see you as well, Luke Lima. But yeah, let's find that bonder, and then we got the rest of the moons to find. Actually, how many more? Okay, well, there's not like too many. Obviously, we gotta do the. Okay, this is new. Okay, I was a little slow on that one, but we're fine. Let's see. Oh, okay, we'll go do the. You get a faster time with the RV. It's kind of lame that they added this as a moon because you could do it already. Really need to stop hitting the sides. All right, hopefully that was good enough. It probably wasn't. Oh, nope, it was. Okay, good. Don't have to do that again. And even though technically it was the guy and not me who did it, I still get to claim the reward for myself, and he's just sad. Sucks to suck, I guess. I really don't remember if it's just a random person somewhere in the city or if, like, there's a specific spot they're at, you know? Hopefully it doesn't take me too long to find them. Oh, come on. There we go. Imagine, like, living in an apartment and a pipe just appears on top. Did I ever play Mario Maker 1 or 2? Yeah, I played both. It's just... at some point, at least for me, it kind of gets a little samey. Fuck. Because, this ends up... Well, I mean, there's plenty of cool stuff, but there's just... Grab that one. It's not like the most enjoyable thing to stream, for example, just because... Video for Mario Maker 2 and 8? Yeah, it'd be interesting. I'm not sure like what they would do to really pop Mario Maker 2 or 1. I mean, I guess they could have Super Mario Bros. Wonder style. And that would be like pretty interesting, but at the same time I feel like it might be just a tad bit too ambitious to implement something like Wonder into a Mario Maker. Because I mean, like, Wonder is a pretty complex game. I need to get up here. I mean, I guess they could always just implement more level styles. And I guess Wonder would also fall under that. Well, let's race. They could add like a whole bunch of enemies. How many races it would take to 100% Super Mario Maker? So the truth is, I don't think you could 100% all the levels, no matter how many of me you had. There's just some that are way, way too hard for me to handle. I just need to go back here, right? And technically speaking, oh boy. I'm going to need to find a better route. Technically speaking, for Mario Maker 2, you could 100% it by just doing all the story levels and stuff. And like, that would technically count as 100%ing it. I'm sure that's not quite what you mean, but technically speaking, it is 100%. Anyway, it's time to fail at this race. Because I don't actually know what I'm doing. Now, I don't know how the other guys are getting up on top, but this is how I am. Hopefully it works. No! God, I bonked at the very top. I mean, like, technically speaking, like, I wasn't going to win anyways, but, like, I came very close. You know, look, it's a very tight timer here because I'm bad and I don't know the optimal route. But yeah, I just really need to. Don't get stuck on gouging. Okay, there we go. Now, like, yeah, sure, like, you probably wouldn't mind if I were to do that, but if I had a stream that was labeled 100%ing Super Mario Maker 2 and it was just story mode, I think people would be a little miffed that it's not quite as grandiose as it may sound. I mean, I guess I could put 100%ing Super Mario Maker 2 story mode, and then it wouldn't be misleading at all. It just wouldn't be interesting to most people because it's not the most difficult levels out there, if I'm being honest. Alright, what's this sub-area? Alright, Hammer Bros galore. Good thing I'm wearing a hard hat. Just need to destroy every block. Just in case. Okay, I need better aim. They are a bit wonky to control, if I'm being honest. Alright, well now I'm just being bad at the game. Pros can't stop jumping? Yeah, well... Yeah, how do you think... Why do you think... Well, they've always been kind of just jump an awful lot. So, like, you're not always jumping. You just be standing in place. But they always jump around. Alright, come on. Calm down. Okay, for a moment I was like, is there no moon here? That would just be really rude if there wasn't. Alright, well, you know, honestly, who needs Hammer Bros? We can just go on without them now. Provided I'm not just absolutely terrible. Hello there, Yamiola. Thanks for the comments. I'm not quite at the point where I want to add people on Discord, but much appreciated. If I see you hanging out a bunch in stream, then sure, I could do that. But at the current moment, I think I want to wait just a little bit before adding someone. Oh boy, there goes that bird. Well, the dog can go grab one. Wait for the bird to return. Do I just need to sit on the bench for the bird? You think the guy is a scam? Yeah, there's a decent chance of that. I'm just... Especially since, you know, first time chat saying love being part of the community, but maybe it's legit. So I'm not gonna say no. I just need to prove themselves before I do anything of that sort. I just need to be careful these days. Check out what date he created his account. Yeah, I see. That's, I mean, could be a lurker, but still. But yeah, I'm definitely not going to just add someone on Discord right off the bat. That just seems like it's asking. Got that bird quite nice. All right, let's see. We got two over here. Obviously, we still have the other Bonneter, which, yeah, I kind of not finding him right now. I guess they wouldn't make it easy, so. Kind of just doing other moons in the meantime, and then if I spot him, I spot him, but It looks like he's going to be a bit trickier than that. So... Okay. This pipe just goes into City Hall. Okay. They might want to look into their pollution problem a bit. I don't have any memory of this. So ominous. All right, my bad. Oh, these guys just keep respawning. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, no, I legit just do not have any memory of this room at all. Oh, that's dangerous. Okay. Might have been spikes. It was kind of hard to tell with all the or with the lack of light everywhere. I really need to stop bumping when these guys are around. Okay, and I just jumped right over it. All right, all right. Not doing well against stone face or stair face ogres. Oh yeah, they definitely do have an interesting design. Okay, I'm very lucky I just didn't die. Alright, well, time to get out of here. Honestly, this game did have a lot of interesting enemies. Of course, like, every Mario game always introduces a bunch of fun enemies. Sometimes I do wish there was, like, some sort of thing like the Pokemon trading card game, but for Mario characters, and they just kept adding more stuff. Just because there's so many characters and stuff, it would just be really neat. But I can't remember doing that. Well, there's the Sphinx. I'll take a look to see how many moons I'm missing. Obviously, it's not that many. I'm missing 5? Oh boy. So I know you said that you could choose the jump rope with the letters. I just want to... no, they you have to do some fancy out-of-bounds shenanigans. Okay, no, I'm not going to bother with that. Alright, well, we know what at least one of the moons are. I don't know about the other 4. But let's just take a closer look at all residents. We should head up here. I mean, yeah, it's not gonna be here, but let's see. You people. No. No. Gosh dang. I mean, I guess I should go inside City Hall, the base, because, you know, there could be one in there. Well, there is Volunteer here, but I don't think that's quite what they had in mind. Yep, none of these people have it. The world's hardest hide and seek sometimes. Yeah, I can imagine. Though I know, of course, there's people who do hide and seek in this game with other players. First of all, it's wild that people manage to get multiplayer working in this game when it doesn't have it natively, but yeah. Obviously none of these guys. Maybe there's something down at the power plant. Worth a quick check at least. Well, okay, yeah, there's a new puzzle here. I did like vaguely remember, like, man, wasn't there something with the power plant? Okay. Just me being bad as usual. And I gotta go through the whole room again. Not surprising, but just a little disappointing. Nice save for once instead of doing something really dumb. Or well, dying to something really dumb, because I did do something dumb there, but I saved it. Right, there we go. Want to install this thing going, but it won't budge. Why? How? First of all, how did you even get it here? Yeah, I have it backwards. Once again, just kind of winging it. Well, now we get to rob the power plant of one of its moons. Nice. I still have no idea about that Bonner. I feel like there's not a whole lot of places it could have been. And I'm just not having any luck. Okay, so that guy wants to clown. That's another one of the moons we're missing. So that's something. Yep, it's time to put on the clown outfit. Now, I don't know if I've bought the outfit yet. I mean, I guess there's always a time to just buy it. Got some new stuff. Maybe it's the Santa outfit. I don't know. All right, let's. Yeah. I will probably be changing out of this outfit relatively fast. I do not need to be looking like a clown. Well, I know this isn't like the proper way to get over there, but what if... There we go. It's a wonder they can power the city on such feeble resources that they just give out like candy. I mean, like, I guess there's some people up on top of these buildings. This is not on top of the buildings. So there might be, like, someone up here, but... I don't know. Oh, there, okay, gotta get a scooter there. Okay, so that was also one. I wasn't sure. Now I need to actually get up there somehow. I was like, man, was that bird there originally or not? I couldn't remember. Good thing I just decided to check. Right, where? Okay. Okay, just missed it completely. Check these guys, make sure they're not possessed by a monitor. Okay, let's actually... There we go. It's like, probably my memory really wants to say it was someone walking around this square, but my memory is probably just absolutely gosh dang wrong. I mean, like, maybe it's just in another sub-area, but I don't know that many sub-areas that have people in them. Like, I guess there's also apparently some other moon I'm missing. Wait, no, it's the... Right, it's the scooter one. How in the world we're supposed to get that one, I don't really know. But... I mean, I guess first thing is first, we just go up here. By going down. I don't know many places where there are scooters, so I hope this works. We'll go around this way. Why not? Don't know why I grabbed the key. That was kind of superfluous, but... Oh, there we go. They really need to find better parking spots, honestly. It's just so dumb. Alright. Well, let's just check. Is it really just the monitor I'm missing, or is it something else? Yep. It's the monitor. I'm just bad. Okay, yeah, I see. Wigglyva. Alright, where... Oh, where is this gosh dang cat? Like, we've been looking over this city several times for this person, and we still have not found them. I guess it wouldn't necessarily be some random walking NPC that could despawn. Because, you know, like, obviously them despawning is pretty bad. I mean, I guess let me double check in the city hall again. And I check the people that aren't New Donk citizens, because maybe it's one of them. No, it's not. Well, I sure feel like a clown right now. Am I comfy in that outfit? No, not particularly, but it is unfortunately fitting right now. I mean, I don't know why I'm looking at the list. I just guess I want to take a quick look. Yeah, it's rough. It's real rough that I haven't found it yet. Still one up there. Right, it's Peach. Okay, not quite what I had in mind. Okay, didn't make it up there. It's fine. Oh boy. But what am I missing? So it's time to change out of this outfit, let's be real. Maybe I'll buy another outfit while I'm at it. Do I have the money? Like I may regret doing this, but no, we're not buying another outfit. I would have bought the night one because it is pretty cool, but I don't have enough money for that. Gosh dang, why am I... Come on, one of you people has to have it, right? Like, you're not gonna make me go over the same parts of the city again and again and again and again, are you? They are. Oh, it's bad. I mean, like, I feel like I've spoken to all the random NPCs that I can speak to. Or I've saw all the ones just standing around that aren't, you know, the constantly spawning and despawning ones. But, like, it's not any of them. But if it's not them, then where? Hoping, like, isn't wanting me to go back to the festival, because that would be kind of dumb. I mean, like, is there some guy hanging out in some shady corner or something? I have no idea. Oh, man. I'm like hoping there's just some other spot I just forgot about. I mean, it would be funny if like it was those guys. Because, like, oh, they have no idea how they got up there, but no, it's not them. I feel like I'm going crazy here. Do I have any amiibos? I do. I'm not sure if I have them at the place I'm currently at. And, like, I know what you're referring to, but it would kind of suck to have to use that. If I spend too long on this, I will just look it up. I'm just completely flabbergasted that I'm just so bad at this. I would have thought that it would have been at least a little bit easier. I mean, let me go in the theater. Maybe one of the people in there has it. I guess I didn't really check for monitors there, so it could be? Okay, well, no. Oh boy. Like, come on. Is there... I'm guessing that there must be just some section of the city I've completely overlooked. And I'll take a glance in all the various sub-areas, but Cappy's probably going to say, I don't think you should be going here. Like, Cappy's not wrong. I really shouldn't be, but it is what it is. Let me go back up to the helipad area, just to be sure. I'll check these people one last time. I don't know, they seem like the randomly generated spawned ones, so like, there's no shot it's one of them. Oh, nope, it is. I looked around here multiple times and I never found them. Oh my gosh. That's so mean. But we're done, right? Do I think there's people that buy amiibos but don't use them in games? Yeah. Like, as much, like, I think that the in-game functionality is honestly a secondary feature of amiibos, and their main feature is just supposed to be collectible figures. At least that's what I thought. That's how I view them. I would never really get amiibos just for game purposes. It'd only be because I want to collect figures. Now, maybe other people view them differently, but I don't know why other people get amiibos. It's like, if I'm being honest, like, amiibo functionality is pretty lame in most cases. There are some exceptions. Like, it's pretty neat what they did with, Okay, it's funny that the moon rock was blocking the cave itself. But, Smash Bros. Was pretty interesting. And I think that's also where they pretty much introduced them, because it actually did something. Okay, so this is just another... Well, that makes it easy to figure out how to do these other races. Secret racing cars, only certain races are allowed to be here. As long as you need all of your great skill. Well, yeah, of course I'm going to participate. It's going to be rough. Oh boy. It's going to be rough. Well, we need to do it eventually, so... Okay, well, this is honestly still very, very scuffed, but if we win, that's all that matters. There's going to be a second race. I'm just going to get absolutely trounced, aren't I? Trying to be very careful about how I do my jumps. Probably not doing it right at all. But I mean, I'm still in first, so that's got to count for something, right? All right, let's do the harder version because there is almost certainly going to be a harder version. First lap was the best lap. Oof. All right, let's do the other one. There's some real speed. Final prize is Power Moon. Yeah, it's gonna be rough. Let's hope I can do it. Probably gonna take a couple tries, which is unfortunate because this is a really long course. Oh boy, I really need to like start picking up speed and start overtaking these guys. Otherwise, we're gonna be in for a lot of trouble. Okay, whew. I remember it being a lot harder. I'm genuinely surprised that I managed to win that race. But thank goodness we didn't have to repeat that. We could just move on with our lives. Well, you all say like you can't lose this time, but you guys just lost. I'm sorry. All right, this is a trace walking room, right? Mario's number one. Well, yeah, as long as he like hijacks the body of a athlete. Well, I mean, like that was decent. It's just that it's not really trace walking; it's trace sliding. 89? Bro, you gotta be kidding me. There we go. I mean, that took more attempts than the bound bowl. What's harder, trace walking or bound bowl? Obviously, it's trace walking. Jeez. Man, I wonder if the roving racers are here. They almost certainly are, but it's kind of interesting to think, like, there is already a race here, and yet they just can't really compete with. Yeah, no, I'm not making that. Okay, there we go. Got that one. A little on the tricky side, but we managed. There should be one up here. Obviously, there's still the secret route to No Kingdom, which we just haven't done yet because we have not found the painting. Or, well, we probably did. It just wasn't accessible. So that's one we're going to worry about later. Okay, there's one over there. I can see it from here. It's not really that special. Was this rabbit here before? Yep, it was. All right, well, that was a waste of time. We didn't waste too much time on it, so it's not that bad, but still. All right, just a free moon out here. They do like to give free moons with the moon rock. There's one over here. I have to imagine it's down here. No, it's up there. No, it's down here. All right, well, it's fine. Don't mind taking a little bit of damage. All right, let's head over here. I know there's going to be some moons in the in Shiveria Town. Does it matter if we took some damage right as we grab the moon? Because it just heals right back up. All right, let's head in here. Right, this one. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to leave without you, Cappy. It's just, you know, you're kind of staying behind. I wonder if, like, you just stomped on it right after to get Cappy back, whether it would just make the road disappear instantly or not. Is there moon up there? Maybe. I feel like they'd want you to use one of these bonsai bills. Or, no, it's right here. I bet. Man, these little penguins look so weird. They're just, like... They're still very much reminiscent of the normal Mario penguins, but they're also, like... taking a little too much inspiration from real-life penguins. Alright, well that one wasn't too bad. Not a whole lot more here, I think. Well, okay, there's 5 in the town, which... Go figure. Okay, there's also the race we haven't done. So, probably should head over and do that. What does this guy want? For sure don't seem to mind the unbelievable cold. Hell, I wish you want to close. Maybe go down to where they're at. I'll grab you one after I do racing. Oh boy, now it's... You can barely see a thing. It probably would have been faster to take the other one, but I kind of couldn't really see where I was going. Can you really blame me? Also crazy, they can just summon a snowstorm on demand. Bro, you mind summoning another one for me? Thanks. Alright, let's try to do this faster. I mean, unless we don't need to. I'm just doing really bad movement here. Okay, it was just barely not fast enough, but we can fix that. Okay, yeah, when you take the cheap cheap, it just becomes a joke. Why did I avoid the cheap cheap in the first place? That just... I don't know, that was really short-sighted of me. Oh, but that's nothing new for me, is it? Go the right with the fish to begin with. I mean, I did just do that. Not sure how delayed the stream is, but yeah, I did go right with the fish. Alright, now we need to grab one of these guys. And now we need to jump out these pools of water, I think. Before he dies. Okay, yep. There we go. And now we need to make it up here. And there we go. Round belly, the mouth has a cheesy natural clothing. Good for you. We're not going to ever see these monitor researchers ever again, I'm sure. But I'm sure the information they have researched will be invaluable one day. Especially as some of these enemies may never show up ever again. Alright, let's see what's down in the town. Obviously, there's quite a lot. Let's see if I can remember what was... Yeah, that was obviously here before. I don't know why I bothered to check. Right, there's beach right here. Kingdom is freezing, but at least it's nice and warm indoors. Wonder if the racing warms it up. Wish I could join the races. They look positively thrilled. You just need to capture someone. It's really that easy to participate. Now, I know there's another monitor hidden somewhere along here. I'm thinking the smell of the ocean. Maybe I should visit. But I think it should be significantly easier to find. I want to say it should be down in the race room, but could be wrong. I don't think there's any more moons in the race itself. I think we're good in that regard. Man, I would have thought maybe there was something there, but I guess not. There we go. See, I did vaguely remember a monitor here. Much, much easier to find than the one in New Donk City. Thank goodness that wasn't that bad. I can't remember if like they added any if any of the moon rock moons were added here or not. I feel like the answer's got to be yes, with the fact that there's that big ominous stack of crates. And which one next? Gotta be very careful I don't break it. I mean, actually, I really could have just broken the boxes and brought it down, right? Like, the box containing the moon wasn't just gonna stay up there. It was just gonna fall. What am I doing? Jeez. Alright, that might be all down in this section. I don't know. Feels like you'd think there maybe would be a little bit more, but I guess not. It is a little harder to find moons when they don't have, you know, you don't have a map marker like you would normally have. We'll just take that cash, don't mind me. Well, there's probably something up here. Well, let's break these boxes, so you never know. There's like, what, still 4 here? Oh boy. We already did that room, so it's obviously not going to be there. Well, my inability to find the moons is definitely proving a bit concerning. Because they're definitely here somewhere. Like, come on, there's just nothing? Surely I'm just missing something blatantly obvious, right? Like, what do you... You just said there's one of your friends. I mean, let me just go double check these rooms. Cappy will tell me if there's something in here or not. Alright, so they added something to each of these rooms. That's what I'm getting out of this. Well, let's check the top first and foremost. Kind of weird to add moons to sub areas like this, but wouldn't be the first time. Okay, so it's pretty. I'm pretty sure I'm just need to look in the sub rooms. It's that easy. Really bad movement on my part. Don't mind me. Okay, I was about to say, like, if that was it, that would have been pretty disappointing. All right, well, it's right over there. I mean, that's still pretty disappointing, but it is what it is. Sure, that wasn't quite what they intended for you to do, but it doesn't matter. That's how we're getting it. All right, now we just have the other two. I don't know why I jumped into that. That was just kind of a lot short-sighted. All right, now where? Okay, that was like, yeah, I was like, that's obviously got to be it. Now, obviously, we're not going to be able to get all the moons in Shiveria first time around, just because of the fact that we don't have the secret path unlocked. That's just something we will deal with another day. All right, what? Like, I'm just going to assume that they want me to use the Goombas for something. So let's go do that. It's probably the whatchamacallit. I really need to look up the name of the female Goomba. Part of me wants to say Goombette, but obviously, but it's too similar to Goombella from Thousand Year Door, so I don't know. Well, okay, it looks like that's not the case. There's just now a 10 Goomba button. Oh, free moon for me. Okay, so that should be... all the ones out here, or in there. So we just have this one moon out here. I don't know where it is though. What, like right? I guess it could be on top of this icicle. Well, it's just a tad bit hard to get up there. It's probably just ground pound a spot there. Yep, I can see the spot there. All right, let's take a look, see how much we're missing. Okay, yep, it's literally just that one. Oh, also, I need to read the brochures. I kind of forgot. Bedrock Community Blanket in Snow. Frozen Land Snow Kingdom is a world of ice and snow that freezes the body but death the eyes. Stay alert though. One bad step can drop you into the dangerously frigid sea. Despite the cold, the town of Shiveria is famous for its warm hospitality, and on clear days, the view can't be matched. It's huge excavated settlement beneath the ice. It's warmer here than up above, but you still want to bundle up all the same. Despite the cold, the cheerful variants will thaw any traveler's frozen heart. And if you visit Center Square, you'll see the fiery passion they have for their traditional races. Take one look at the screen showing the action. You'll be caught up in the excitement too. Basically, you might spot a few emails making the best of cold. Be sure to keep an eye out. Bound Bowl Grand Prix. The sporting event here is the Bound Bowl Grand Prix. Only Shivarians are allowed to participate. When you watch a race, you understand why no one else could participate. Only Shivarian sturdiness can survive a race based on bounding violently through the course, crashing into one another. Be sure to see it if you get a chance. Beyond racing, Shivarians are known for elaborate baked goods, especially when it's the frosted cake, which is very popular at weddings. By tradition, only Shivarian elders are allowed to make this extraordinary confection. It's one they specifically created as the grand prize for the Bound Bowl Grand Prix. So the only way to get one is to convince the winner to let you have it. For its menace, learning in the local courses, you may find a bite frost. These creatures move through the ice under their prey. The threats are for chopping. Caution and jumping ability is advised. So I'm only insured first. For the gate to the town, I'm sure you can snowbound your way through a race. Build and species burning. You like a slice of that cake? I'm sure they could have. They could feed a whole wedding with just that one cake. Probably a bit more, honestly. But they're just a tad bit greedy, saying, "Oh, only Shivarians can really enjoy this, unless you happen to convince a Shivarian to give up the highly coveted cake." But it's just how it is sometimes, I guess. All right, off to Seaside. Hopefully, this doesn't take too long. But I could easily see it just taking a really long time, like something does. All right, let's read these. There's an relaxing resort by the carbonated sea. Yikes. Here's a glass spectacle known as the Glass Tower. Isn't just majestic, it also fills a critical role in manufacturing the famous local product Sparkle Water. It stands out the glass palace, which has a uniquely beautiful architectural style. It's a treasure to be explored. We're fans of Bowling Springs seawater towards the Glass Tower. The ocean here is carbonated, but otherwise unremarkable. However, when blended in the Glass Tower, it takes on deep, elegant flavor and becomes sparkle water. The treasure beverage is said to bring good fortune, happiness, even romance to those who drink it, which is likely to be featured in many wedding ceremonies. In addition to the fun resort spots found in Bubble Lane, there are some notably dangerous locations as well. One of these is the underwater cave connected to the lighthouse, where gigantic creatures called maw rays make their nests and shoot out their long blades response to stimuli. Low caution can go a long way when exploring this place. A ways away from the beach, it's an outdoor bath fed by natural hot spring, featuring full ocean views that has become quite popular with tourists. This spring was formed by volcanic activity on the ocean floor, so it have numerous medicinal effects. Take one dip and we're sure you'll fall for its charms. Also a lovely natural reprieve from the modern resort developments. And Bubble Lane, be sure to enjoy a game of beach volleyball on the local court. I'm not going to enjoy that. Sorry. Yes, it's sight of all four fans. Fresh shelf with the fizzy delights of the seawater. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I don't think it's probably that good of an idea to be drinking seawater. I don't care what you're found into. It's still seawater. There's a lot of salt in there. I don't know, the fact that it's fizzy. Ooh. But for me, anyways. That's a lot of moons. But it's sparkling. I mean, it means it's carbonated. Which I guess like depends on how much you like or don't like carbonated water. I, for one, am not a fan of carbonated anything, so. Is this hint art new? No, it's not. Okay. Let's get started on. We'll go over here, I guess. Let's over here, so I don't know why I'm jumping around up there. Well, no, it's down there, actually. This definitely is a pretty neat kingdom. The carbonated water aside. All right, we got pits of lava. All right, easy moon. Just get that right off the bat. Now let's get the actual main moon. All right, I messed that up a little bit. It's fine. All right, I could have a little bit better aim. I could have a lot better aim. There we go. All right, give me my moon and let's get out of here. Sorry, Poco, you're kind of just in the wrong place at the wrong time. All right, where else? We might as well just go to the Hot Spring Island. This was just one down here. Oh, Prisoner's Out. Nice. Rip this guy. I guess he's okay, but he doesn't really look okay. Let me guess, the moon is high up? Yep, it sure is. How could I guess? Right, there we go. One over here. Just chilling there for whatever reason. Okay. It works for me, I guess. Just taking a glance to make sure those are coins and not moon shards. Got the racing over here. Let's go do that. Probably will want to make good use of Gushins for this race. Just checking that there's not like... Yeah, no, it's not on the dory. I had to just double check. All right, let's do this race. Okay, that's a bit yikes. Grab the cheap. Gosh dang. Oh, you guys just make it way too easy. Like, I'm guessing you're supposed to go around, you expect to go through the canyon or something, but they literally just put a shortcut there. Like, I don't even need to try. Oh, well, makes it easier for me. Oh, time to try the other one. And we just go over here until we can grab a Gushin. And then we just fly our way over. It's just so easy. Yep, it's just that easy. All right, let's see what is next. A moon right down here. Actually, just spin on this rock. Sure thing. All right. Let's head towards the glass palace. Okay, well, there's one up there. There's obviously this one. You can use this to get up here. I think, did I... Yeah, it looks like I maybe misjudged. It's fine, we'll just hop on a fountain. It should just send us all the way up and then we can jump down. Right, we got Peach here. Love how this giant glass looks sparkling in the setting sun. Is there anything more romantic than the sea? Oh, and a power moon came in with the tide. It's all yours now. All this travel has really given me quite an appetite. Whenever I could get a nice meal. There's probably better places than the place made out of food, but you do you, I guess. Right, what shines inside the glass is the other one. What shines outside the glass? Probably. Oh, it's just a fine detail in the glass. I thought they were going to be clever with the names, but no. Oh, no. Okay, well, we'll grab a cheap. There's probably a better way of doing this that I kind of just didn't do. It doesn't matter. Like, I assume you could just go out one way and then circle back the other way instead of grabbing each circle one by one. That's kind of dumb on my part, but it doesn't really matter. All right, let's head over here. Making good progress to this, I think. Who can really say for sure, honestly? Okay, I want to make sure it didn't say it was in the tunnel, because that would have been annoying. Oh, wait, no, I need to go back to Cascade, because there's that one painting that was blank. And obviously, it's not blank anymore. How did I forget about that? Jeez. Let's go do this pipe. Right. This. I know it's a more complex version of a previous room. Okay, it's not... The secret moon is not that easy to get. I guess I'll just have to figure that out. That's fine. Hey. Would help if I was a little less dumb, but it's okay. Just do that. Yeah, I was like, wait a moment. Why was one area colored slightly differently than the others? That's because there's a secret down here. Obviously, we still have one more moon shard to find, but it shouldn't be... Well, I mean, it's right over there. We just need to make our way over, really. Okay. Make our way back. Make sure we don't die to something stupid, and we're good. We've got quite a few around here. Oh, yeah, there's none on the door. There's some on top of the lighthouse, it looks like. So we'll just warp up there and see what we can do. Okay, then. Not easy enough. Works for me. But there's still quite a few more around the lighthouse, so let's go figure that out. Oh, we don't need that. Is there something in here? I mean, I guess there was, but... Oh, it's on the other side. Okay. Is one of them a bird? That would be a little annoying. Just coins. All right. Let's climb all the way up here. I like how when it does that, it just changes back into Mario's cap. Or capping. Don't know why it does, but it just does. Oh, okay, I see the spot right. A little bit hard to see at first because it kind of blends in, but we got it. And that just leaves one over there. Of course, there's still 2 other power moons somewhere. Okay, one of them is up there. It's secret path to Bubbling, which I just didn't find. I feel like there's actually quite a few paintings I just kind of never really found. Was there a painting in Cap Kingdom? I can't remember if that one had one or not. Okay, so this is probably in the 2D zone. Get out of the way, platform. Thank you. Okay, no, there's like definitely one that's in a bird. Definitely moving. All right, yep, I see it. All right, let's grab a Gushkin and then we'll just... Okay. So that just leaves the secret. I feel like I'm missing way too many secret paths. Let's see, obviously I found the one in sand. I found the one in wooded. I don't actually know where, I don't remember where the one in wooded went to. Gosh, why is my memory so bad of some of these paintings? There's definitely a painting I just forgot about here. Let's see. I need to double check if Wooded had a painting that I found or not. Where does this one go? Alright, that goes to Shiveria. So that's what the Shiverian one is. I don't even remember where the painting is in Shiveria. Okay, this goes to Bowser's Kingdom. Might as well grab it. You know, while we're here, we might as well check out what the painting here goes to. Because we kind of just didn't do that. And we had good reason not to. Just wasn't there. No, it was on the other side, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, here we go. Alright, well that goes to Seaside. Alright, so that does finish off Bubbling. Let me think. I might have to like write this down just so I can like fully keep track of which paintings I found and which ones I need to find. Like, I'm assuming the Mushroom Kingdom has one. Because we've been there. Right, let me write this out and think for a bit. So we know Cascade goes to Bowser's. You know, Sand goes to Metro. Don't know which one the wooded one goes to. Don't know which one the lake one goes to. Cloud doesn't have one. I don't think Lost Kingdom has one either. I don't remember where Metro went. Snow goes to Cascade. Seaside goes to Wooded. Luncheon goes to Mushroom. Bowser's go to Seaside. We don't know which one the Mushroom Kingdom goes to because we haven't gotten it yet. Assuming there is one, but I think it's probably safe to assume there is one. Let's see. We haven't found the one that goes to Lake. Did I find the one that goes to Luncheon? No, I'm going all over the place, but I'm just kind of getting bothered by these paintings I just haven't found. Yeah, I know, Cappy. You don't need to tell me about that. So we did get the one that leads to Luncheon, but where was that at? That was in, looks like Lake Kingdom. Okay. Let's see. I know we're missing one lake. We're missing the one in one snow. Okay, so which one leads to Sand? That will probably give you the answer, and that will just leave two left, assuming that Mushroom Kingdom does in fact have one. I just need to double check. Excuse me. Alright, so that's the Wooded Kingdom painting. So that means... Oh, man. That means there's got to be a painting in Metro that I haven't been to. Well, back to Metro, I guess. Gosh, I don't even have the slightest idea where the painting would be. Probably in some, like, hidden corner on, like, where the monitor was, but still. There's, like, got to be a painting here somewhere, right? Maybe it was one of those paintings that wasn't really... It just wasn't really visible at first. That would explain why I just kind of missed it. So obviously over there is where the painting 2 here is. Now where could this painting be? And just make sure it's not around here because I didn't really look around here that much. Oh, here we go. Here's the lake one. I knew I was missing one. All right, I'm going to go under the assumption that the Mushroom Kingdom has the secret path to Snow Kingdom. And then it'll be a perfect loop. I will take a quick look at is that already clipping into the wall? No, I just need to take a quick look to see if it's technically clipping. Yeah, it looks like it is. Ooh. This might not have been the best spot to land your ship, Mario. Just saying. Alright, we're gonna go to snow real quick just to take a quick look to see if I can spot the painting. Just to verify that it is, in fact, Mushroom Kingdom. Wait, can I, like, even see up there? So, sight problem, I cannot actually see what is over there. Maybe if I grab this Taifu. Give me Cappy back, maybe. We'll just use this to gain a little bit of elevation. No, it just makes me go back down. Okay. All right, come on, show me the painting. Where is it? Oh, come on. Like, yeah, I know it's possible to actually make it up there early, but I don't think I'm going to be good enough to do that. I mean, I might try real quick. Okay, yeah, no, I'm nowhere near good enough. All right, let's leave. We're just going to assume it's in Mushroom for now. We don't have too many more kingdoms to go until Mushroom anyway, so. All right, off to Luncheon. We're gonna have to do a lot of backtracking for the hint art from Dark Side. But it'll be fine. Are you gonna tell me about the moon rock again? You are, okay. You didn't need to do that. Is this hint art? Okay, well, they're ready for their carnival, I guess. Well, we got a moon rock to deal with first. Okay, that's not as much as I would have thought they would have had here, but is what it is. Should be simple enough. Looks like what, right over here? It's probably right up here. Okay, well, more lava bubble stuff. That's fine. Just making sure there's not one back there. Yep, it's right over here. That makes it easy. Now, could I just... Okay, no, you need a lava bubble. It's fine. Just go right here. That's a surprisingly easy sub-level, or sub-area for post-game, but it is what it is. Okay, now back to head towards the plaza. All right, just warp. We have so much to spend to see that we're able to hold our big cooking carnival. Let me guys, there's another. Let's hope it's not as much of a nightmare. So there's Peach. Between the bright colors and the delicious smells, this place is a delight. Everything here is as delicious can be. I accidentally bit into this power moon. It was hiding in a bowl of stew. You can take it. Do they not practice any kind of food safety here? Like, what the heck? Or there's a king that's caught up in a constant storm. I'd like to see that. Like, someone could get injured. And you guys just don't care. Unbelievable. Well, anyways, we're heading back. Guessing that's the Moon Rock Moon. Yep, sure is. Or, no, it's not, because I do remember doing this one. Yeah, no, it's not it. Okay, so it's down here. I see. Okay, well. Sometimes it's just stupidly easy. Okay. I see how it is. Oh, we got Jam and Toad over here. I become a monster. Well, that sounds like... I guess it would be near the... Yeah, it would be... Thank you for that. We don't need to keep listening to that. Alright, let's take more of a look around. Keep an eye out for the imposter. See that 8-bit Mario. What am I doing? Could use the coinage. Let's see. Anyways, I'm gonna be on low health for a bit, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. No, do I even really want to be in there? Okay, we'll just do that. New Super Mario. I guess we'll still need to like keep an eye out for the monitor, but I imagine he's gonna be troublesome like one in Metro was. Gosh, I hope not, but like I know I'm not gonna be that lucky. It's probably just down there, and you need to use a lava bubble to get it. Okay. Fire Bros base 1. We got Bite Frost too. Okay. Ouch. Come on. I mean, I'll take the loads of coins, but come on. That's definitely a nice, interesting little sub area. Hopefully that reaches. Yep. Okay. There we go. Alright. We're done with this. So let's go grab that lava bubble and grab that moon I assume is there. I mean, who even needs a lava bubble? I mean, just ignore the fact that I'm gonna... Well, no, I'm not even gonna take damage. Sorry, I'm just too good. Well, that works for me. Right, let's read this before I forget. Popular destination for the hungry. Bubbling berg that heats the meat. Cooking with a volcano. Surrounded by strange pink lava, Mount Robono is colorful and vibrant, a vision straight from a picture book. Famous for its cuisine with dishes simmered over the volcano and chock full of local produce that grows to enormous size thanks to the volcanic climate. Nearing Mount Bono, you'll pass through the old town, ringed by the ruined walls that once enclosed the town. These sturdy cut stone walls even now suggest the prosperity of those times. Off the walls are little mounds of salt carried by the wind and piled up naturally. Visitors can walk along the tops of the walls. Do so if you get a chance. Sights here are very different from the colorful scenery at Peronza Plaza, but equally breathtaking. Cheese of Mount Bono is quite hard, likely because it is left near the lava and dries out completely. The locals chisel it with hammers. You're welcome to join. Sorry, I only chisel it with pans. Sorry. No hammers around here. Highlight of Mount Bono's year is the cooking carnival where visitors from all over the world come to sample the famous stupendous stew. While cooking on a volcano is of course a grand spectacle, the dish itself has a surprisingly delicate flavor, described most frequently in reviews as melty deliciosity, whatever that is. Resting place for meat. Giant slab meat used in the stupendous stew is crusted generously and salt and left to rest on a high perch near the volcano. Aging the meat high above the lava cooled by the wind is essential to create the core flavor. You ride before the cooking carnival. Be sure to take the opportunity to visit the platform and see the meat resting steadily before its long journey. Here to visit the centrally located Peronza Plaza for a friendly welcome. Once among the colorful heaps of giant ingredients and succulent spills, you may find it hard to leave. Sample of the famous dish, stupendous stew. Gape at exotic ingredients. Marvel at the preserved architecture, the best kept secret in tourism. Okay. They use canned tomatoes, you think? They would use fresh ones? I don't know, man. Maybe it's well, I think maybe it's preservatives, but like that's what the salt should be for. So I don't know. Maybe they use that for when the stuff isn't in season. I don't know. Or maybe it's for testing out some ingredients before fully committing with their local versions. I don't know. There's plenty of reasons why they might have a bunch of cans around. Well, this is slow. Would be nice if we had a lava bubble to make it faster, but can't have nice things sometimes. Happy, work with me here. All right, now let's hope we can catch up to the other. All right, that is definitely one of the sub areas of all time. But I think it's time to move on. We got Koopa free running over there. So head over and do that. First, we're going to grab the moon that's up here. Because of course they will put one there. Have that one. All right, where are we racing to? All right, that's going to be interesting. Why wouldn't you just take the simplest route? Why would you go all the way around? For a moment there, I wasn't sure if the boulders were still there. Boulders, the peppers. We just do a little damage boosting. And easily make it there in time. Will that work for the for the second race? I don't know. Not only one way to find out, really. Don't need to see this whole introduction again. I get the idea. I guess there is a shortcut. I could just use that. Sometimes they make these quite hard, and other times they just make it a joke. You can just go up here. Ignore the fact that I'm doing this badly. Yep, okay, yep. It's just that easy. Some of these shortcuts are just crazy. I mean, I'll take it, but still. Okay, so that's like all the Moonrock moons already, huh? I mean, not that in mind, but just means less we gotta do here. Although there's still 4 moons missing. That is a little concerning. We already got the one that was up here, didn't we? Yep, we sure did. All right. All right, so somewhere. Okay, here's the monitor. All right, well, that still leaves 3 moons that we don't know where they're at. That could be problematic. Unless... Come on, nothing? There's nobody flying out and about? I mean, it looks like the answer is no, there's not. I probably would have made it a bit more obvious if there was. All right, well, surely there's something else. All right, fine. Let me talk to you. Just give me a hint. Huh? What? Mechanic? What repairs need to be done? I'm so confused. Is there just like some sub area that was not available before that opened up? Wait, no, I remember doing this. I don't need to grab that. Let's not die already. Yeah, I'm like genuinely a little puzzled about this. Like, what in the world is it referring to? Huh? Like that sounds almost like it'd be some sub area, but I don't see anything. I mean, I guess there's more stuff they added somewhere in the kingdom, of course, so we just need to find that. I already did that, so that's obviously not it. So what needs repairs? I mean, maybe there's some spots you need to jump on the pot? I don't know. I mean, like, I'm not seeing anything on the pot itself. But I don't really know what it's referring to. Or, well, okay, maybe it's just that. That would just mean grabbing a fire bro from here and going all the way over to Peronza Plaza. That would make sense. Be a little bit of a challenge. A little. It's not really conducive to Fire Bro getting over there, though. There's a slight issue. I don't know where there's other Fire Bros. Like, how are you supposed to get up and get a Fire Bro out of here? There's probably just some other obvious Fire Bro spot that I'm missing. Like, what the heck? No, actually, I think I'm just dumb. That's what it is. You don't use a Fire Bro. You use a lava bubble. Like, duh. Of course, it's going to be a bit annoying getting the jump lined up and everything, but it should be doable. I didn't need to grab that. I don't know why I did. Well, that was a little suboptimal. Let's let's try that again. But, you know, actually do it right this time. Line it up. Okay, it's on the other side. This is going to be definitely been annoying. There's probably an easier way of doing it, but I don't know what it is. So until I figure it out, we're going to keep trying this until it works. But we still have a couple more moons after that, so that's rough. Close. It would be nice if it wasn't so long to get an attempt at it in. But it's just how it is. Not missing the lava bubbles, thank you. Oh, we can spend a little bit of time trying to get this right. There we go. Super Mario Fuzzy stuck in harsh critic mode. Repairs will require mechanic. Okay, yeah. Like, as soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh, that's probably it. All right, well, time to get into a mechanic outfit. That still leaves one other moon that we haven't figured out yet, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Guess maybe I already have it then. I mean, it doesn't seem like I do have it. Okay, I'm just blind. Right, there it is. Yep, I'm just blind. Alright, so we may be wearing a... last I checked, wearing a mechanic outfit doesn't actually make you a mechanic. So, like, I'm not really sure how much this is going to help you, dude, but... I mean, maybe it's just placebo, really. This is the detect mechanic. This unit is stuck in a loop due to suboptimal snooze, now sensing critical state ending. System's neurocomputing gratitude adds up to this result. I still don't know what I did. Okay. If I can kick these cans into their soup, what happens? Would help if I could actually aim it into the soup, but it's... And we're just hitting people in the head now. Alright, Talkatoo. What one did I miss? Excuse me? That wasn't diving from the big pot? Well, I can kind of infer what this one is. But we're back to doing this. Now, the real question is, where do they want me to land this time? This could be a bit tricky. Let me try a few times to land in the small pot from the big pot. That would seem to make sense to me. Because we certainly had pots give you moons when you jump in with a lava bubble. But at the same time, like, you were able to do that before, so maybe not. I should go take a look around for other... See if I can spot anything. Is there like lanterns somewhere that you can't normally reach? That is a good question. I really need to take a closer look. I mean, like, surely it's not just simply get it in the small pot, because you could do that before. No reason to make that post-game moon. So I see now there's fireballs over here. That was totally how you were supposed to do that. I'm just a little dumb. Yeah, there was. I mean, I did it the cool way. It's not really the cool way. It's just the dumb way. Oh, I see. There's a pot there. Well, that would be it. Definitely a lot easier than hitting a small torch. You can't even see until you get close enough. All right, let's get ourselves positioned. Well, excuse you. Yep, there we go. It's just that easy. All right, so that means we're done with. Yep, we're done with Luncheon. Off to Ruin. And then it's off to Bowser's and then Moon. We're probably not going to finish all those kingdoms today. But we can get a decent amount done at least. I'd like to think. Give me a moment, just... Yeah. Alright, let's head off to Ruined. Read up on the brochure. You can stop doing that, Cappy. Come on. Alright, let's read this. Grim reminder of past conflicts. This tower once collected energy from lightning and thunderclouds that constantly swirl here. Some say that was destroyed by repeated lightning strikes, but others note the unnatural shapes into which the tower crumbled and wonder if it fell into ruin for different reasons entirely. In the ruins, these swords surely stand out. They're going to be left over from a large battle here and crumbled in. One certainly feels a sense of intentionality in the way they're stuck straight down as if fallen from the sky. Some see them not as swords, but rather nails or stakes. Perhaps the eyelets at the top allowed ropes or chains through to anchor something, but it's impossible to say what. The glowing Saskaraka engage in some amateur archaeology by giving them a hearty stomp. That could really damage the architecture. I'm just saying. It's only because the people crumbled in skill and construction that there are ruins left here to see. The building style is reliable and straightforward, but whatever they hope to accomplish by harnessing the fearsome powers of lightning remains unclear. Some have theorized that the circular plaza atop the tower was built for a standoff of some kind. Oh, gee, I wonder what that could be. Thought this altar was built so that its former kingdom could communicate with or perhaps confront something. This is the only altar built here, and scholars have been keen to discover its intent. It's also to be shaped like something in particular. The idea that it was meant to charge lightning has been disproven. The new theory is that it was built to call something down and then restrain the lightning. Stone here has numerous large slashes cut through it, often in parallel tracks, suggesting giant claws. But that can't be right. What could claw through stone? Visit the vast crumbling tower, still standing. Watch right there. Investigate the deep claw-like marks in the stone. Admire the durable construction techniques of a once proud kingdom. So definitely a cool kingdom. Even if it was mainly just for a boss fight, it was still a cool boss fight. Let's not kid ourselves. But yeah. Alright, let's grab some of these moons. Let's do some parkour. Just damage the place irreparably. Ah, this room. All right, let's let the charging Chuck free. Who knows why he was locked up? But it'll be quite convenient for us. Okay, I didn't mean to jump off. No, don't disappear. Okay, good. I got him. I knew there'd be a chinchilla that had a moon in it. All right, he just straight vanished. All right, let's break that and get out of here. Still another one around here, not surprising. Yep, all the way up there on the arch. Or what's left of the arch anyways. Oh, the dragon is still chilling up here. Kind of... so tired. Well, I mean, could be worse. You could be dead, which is, you know, a lot of bosses in this kingdom. Well, let's just say it's a fixer-upper. As long as with Peach, I'm gonna be fine, I'm sure. But I did find a power moon here. Hope it'll be useful to you. It's not really gonna be useful. It's just needed for 100%. That castle. This could be a good opportunity to finally go there my own free will. Well, I've technically already seen you there. So, yeah. Just got another one of these. Just need to break it a bajillion times. I don't know what the fast way to do this is. Just keep hitting it until it hopefully breaks. Oh my gosh, hurry up. How many hits does this rock take? Oh my gosh. Like, you gotta be kidding me. I don't have all day. There we go. Unbelievable, man. Grab ourselves a moon from there. Crazy glare, dude. Alright, well, there's still 2 more. I mean, obviously we did this sub-area. I think. No, I guess this was just added after. Okay, I thought maybe it was there before, or well, maybe they just railroaded you in. Just run across. Just gotta make sure nothing over here. It looks like there isn't. Well, just need to take a look over there. There's probably something else hidden somewhere. Oh, there's something hidden. Alright, well this is easy enough. I can work with that. I accidentally pressed that one, but it's fine. It's good enough, I'm sure. It's not. Okay. So we don't want it on the top, we want it on the bottom. That makes sense. I did it again. Okay. It's just more advanced slots, really. Come on, these players in easy position don't fail. Alright, let's get back to the main objective of this area. Which is just... Okay, it's simple enough. Well, I don't think it liked that outcome, but, you know, it works. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we don't need to do any real specific staircase. This is good enough. Okay. That's ruin done. Off to Bowser's. Be quite a bit there. We're getting there. Not a whole lot left. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I know. Shut up, Cappy. I'm well aware. And I see that hint art. We're just gonna grab it right off the bat so I don't forget about it. Or rather, we're gonna take a look at it. Okay, well I know what that is. We will go to it in a bit. Just I hopefully don't forget about it. Easiest way to get up there would probably just be to go up this way. I did already look at the brochures for Bowser Kingdom and Moon Kingdom, so don't need to worry about that. Don't need to be subtle. We can just go and attack it right off the bat. Interesting. There is a moon that's between islands. Okay. I should use Pokio. That's pretty funny. Well, Stairface Ogre here is back. Unsurprising. Kind of not... Kind of just don't care, honestly. Alright, let's go up here. Is there a Pokio spawn around here? Feels like there should be. Yeah, over there. Okay, my bad. Okay, my bad. You can stop the timer. I'm not getting it. Wonder if... Is there Koopa free running here? I could see there being... Okay, yeah. I just... The structure doesn't lend itself as well to Koopa free running, I think. But at the same time, they could make it work, and they did. Alright, let's actually do this properly, instead of just dying like a chump. Let's use Pokio to get the other one over here. I don't know if that slot in the wall was new or not, but we are going to act like it was. Like it. Okay, okay, I see how it is. Why am I just so bad at this sometimes? I'll take a look and see if you really need the Pokio, because I can't imagine that the Moon Rock would have added a hold a stick Pokio inside. But who knows? I mean, like, I'm not really seeing any other spot it could be. I will grab that moon in a moment. Let's just focus on this first. It's not on this side. Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright, let's grab the Pokio again and let's try to actually do it properly this time. Hop over this way. Then hope we don't do something dumb again. Okay, no, it was this. Okay. Fair enough. Now just don't die in getting it. Thank you. On to the next one. I see that whole area over there that wasn't there before. Yeah, obviously he wants me to use this. Easy enough. Another moon down. Head to souvenir shop. Grab the moon from Peach. Hopefully there's binoculars there. And then we can use that to get the Sphinx moon. And if not, I will just head to the Star of the Kingdom to grab it there. Looks like there's no binoculars here. Bowser's Castle. I think this is the first time I've come here on my own 2 feet. Whatever its history, this castle is simply splendid. And a power moon fell down from the sky. You should probably take it. I want to say, like, you could argue, I think I've been to every place in the world. Oh, but I forgot, there are places beyond the world. I think you kind of are maybe forgetting about Super Princess Peach, where you technically went of your own volition. But maybe that was Bowser's Villa, not Bowser's Castle, so it doesn't count. Okay, we'll just grab this one real quick. I find the flag just stops moving for a bit. Okay, I see how it is. Fine, we'll just warp to the beginning, grab the Sphinx moon. You never finished Super Princess Peach, but you love the gimmicks thing I've had? They were definitely interesting. There's definitely some weird messaging they might have had in the game version. But that's neither here nor there. Okay, where's the binoculars? I thought they were over here, but I guess not. And there's coins over there, but no binoculars? Really? I guess I just need to keep an eye out for binoculars. Let me just head to... Yeah, I don't think the binoculars are here. Let me just go to the island in the sky. Why not? Take a look around. Also, it does feel kind of silly you can just make this jump, but that's why the painting was initially blank. All right, where are the binoculars? I guess we'll just have to keep an eye out for him. This is definitely a funny little moon to get. not do a handstand on top. Thank you. Okay. There end up being nothing with the Jizzo here, which is fine. This is going to be a multi-step one, isn't it? Yep. Oh, come on! Okay, I just missed one. Why am I bad at this? If I just use these spin throws, it's super easy. Why didn't I do that in the first place? Well, we got that one. Now it's another UFO fight. Just need to be patient. And it's really quite simple to let's not get ourselves. Just need to get another Goomba, and then we're good to go. Alright, well, we got one around here. Looks like it's just there. I didn't mean to chuck a rock. I didn't mean to kill a bird with a stone. Well, I just drowned that bird. Anyways, binoculars. Okay, where was he? I pressed the wrong button. Wrong button as well. There we go. Now we wait for it to come all the way down here. And then we can grab the Pokio and then try to direct a bomb into that one box. Just go over here. I assume this is what you're supposed to do. Or, well, okay, it's actually easier if I do it from down here. Okay, let's not be directly in the line of fire. There we go. All right, another one down. We want to get up on top of this. There's stuff on the ends. Or more specifically, they lead to these other sections. Right, this one. This moon shard, I think there's also... I don't know why I did that. A key you can get, and it causes the poison to raise up. Anyways, pachinko. It's down there, isn't it? There's the key. Alright, where's the last moon shard? Game? It's right over there, okay. Well, let's go grab it and then move on. All right, let's go to the other one. Okay, that doesn't take us to the other one. I thought it would. Hey, rude. You don't need to just stab me like that. All right, let's get up this side. Do what we got over here. There's like another sub area. There's actually still quite a decent amount left. I don't know if we're gonna finish this. Well, this is not the best spot to be in, that's for sure. But I'd like to think we'll manage fine enough. Never mind, we did not manage just fine enough. I think after this moon, I'm going to go to Sand Kingdom real quick to get the moon there. Just that way I don't have to worry about it for next stream. We can just move on with our lives. Get some cash. Not sure if there really was a point to doing that, but we did it. Just wait a moment. All right, where's the secret? I know there's another one around here. Where's the other moon? Because, yeah, I know this isn't it. Like, come on, you're hiding some secret somewhere. Okay, it's over there. They always do this. Not die while we get this. Right, okay. Alright, off to sand real quick, and then we will try to see how much more cleanup we can do in Bowser's Kingdom before end the stream. But made a lot of progress today. We still have quite a bit of progress we still have to do, because we still got like pretty much all of Mushroom Kingdom. And there's a lot of Moon Kingdom, Dark Side, Darker Side. It's just... it's going to be quite a lot. Let's not kid ourselves. But hopefully it won't take too many more streams to get it done. I will try to have the internet set up for my Switch by next stream so that I can do Luigi's Balloon World if need be. I'm hoping I don't need... well, okay, who am I kidding? I'm going to need an alternative coin farming method. So yeah, I'm gonna need it. That's for sure. But we'll worry about that when we get there. Okay, yeah, fortunately that one was really easy. Let's head back to Bowser's Kingdom, do a little more cleanup, and then we'll be good for today. Okay. Okay, there's just straight up one in the moat that I missed. Okay. Well, that's still manageable. Nice camera angle, I guess. And up here, probably just want to do that. Do we have time for... let's do Koopa free running real quick. Yeah, it can't be that bad, right? All right, where does this go? Just go all the way back. This feels like it should be easy. It's like there's not a lot of shortcuts you can do. pretty straightforward. Go on the main path. Most of it's just in that first section. If you're ahead there, then you're pretty much good to go. I mean, I guess it could take a little bit longer here, but... Well, okay, doing that's probably not recommended. But it's just... connect the dots, really. Cut some corners here and there. And it's just easy peasy. As long as I don't fall to my death. In which case, yeah, that just... Okay, the Odyssey's gone. I didn't realize they did... Well, I mean, I guess in Snow Kingdom it was also missing. But it definitely feels a lot more out of place there. Or its absence is more noticeable there. Alright, let's just do the Master Cup real quick. And then that'd probably be a good one to end on. Unless it proves to be too difficult for me to do really quick. I can't imagine them making it that hard. Alright, well that was a little scuffed, but I don't... I'm still in the lead, so like I don't really see how the Golden Koopa is really going to be able to... Oh, okay, well if I do stuff like that, he can outpace me. Probably don't need to be doing all these dangerous corner cuttings, but you know, it's whatever. Just solidify my... Okay, well... solidify my lead even more. Hopefully. That was probably a bit riskier than I should have, but it's fine. We're at the end. I mean, I don't really see how I could lose at this point. Wonder how close behind they were. Not that close. All right. Well, it's fine. I could go for like these last two, but I think given we have more than enough to do in the next stream, we're gonna have plenty of stuff. It's fine. All right, so thank you everyone for watching. Obviously, we are going to be picking this up on Tuesday. So obviously doing the very last little bit of Bowser's Kingdom we have to do, and then it's Moon, Mushroom, Dark Side, Darker Side, all that fun stuff. Yeah, we will see you all next time.